Hi friends, I'm going to show you a few different activities that you can use to practice adding 1. So, before you get started, you are going to need a pile of number cards that have the numbers 0 through 10 on them, and you can make those yourself. You will also need to have 2 cards, one that has an addition symbol and one that has an equal symbol. You will also need some sort of counters that you can use to build your numbers. I'm going to use my red and yellow circles. You can use anything that you have to build your numbers. So, to get started, I am going to flip my pile over, okay? And I am going to choose a number. Okay, I chose the number 2. So I'm going to build the number 2 with my counters. 1, 2. I am now going to add 1 more counter. I'm going to show that I have 1 more counter by using my number 1 card. So I want to know how many counters I have in all. So let's count them up together. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. So what this is showing me is that when I start with 2 counters and I add 1 more, I get 3 altogether. Since we added 1 more counter, we would use our addition symbol. And this tells us that 2 plus 1 equals 3. That's right. Fantastic job. Excellent. Okay, let's try another one together. So again, when you practice this at home, you're going to take your pile of cards 0 to 10 and you're going to pick the number that's on top. So I picked the number 4. So I am going to build the number 4 with my counters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I am now going to add 1 more counter. I'm going to show that I have 1 more counter by using my number 1 card. Let's figure out how many 4 and 1 more is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. Great job counting on. So let's build an equation to show what we built with our manipulatives. So 4, remember, plus because we added 1 more. So 4 plus 1 equals 5. That's right. Great job. Friends, this is an activity that you can do over and over and over again with your family to practice adding 1 more to any number. Another activity that you can do to practice 1 more is to take out your number line. I just wrote my own number line. I'll bring it down here so you can see. I just wrote my own number line on a piece of paper, 1 through 10, okay? And you can use the one that's in your math toolkit. But I am going to continue to use my number card. And I am going to pick any number. So right now I've got the number 6, okay? So I am going to find 6 on my number line, and I am going to put a big dot at the 6. Now remember, when we add on a number line, we hop forward. So I am going to add 1, right? So I'm going to hop forward 1 space. So I can use my number cards to build the equation. 6 plus, remember I hopped forward 1 equals 7. Okay, so that's another way that you can practice 1 more on your number line. Another way that you can practice adding 1 more is by using your hundreds chart. So let's say you picked the number 9 from your number card pile. You would find the number 9 on your hundreds chart. You would circle it and you would hop up one more to 10. And then you could build that equation again with your number cards. 9 plus 1 equals 10. This one's a little bit big, so we'll scoot it over. So 9 plus 1 equals 10. So that's another way that you can practice adding one more. Friends, if at any time you are building your numbers with your manipulatives, or building your numbers or modeling adding one with your number line or your hundreds chart, and you want to make it a little bit harder, you can challenge yourself by writing the equation instead. So what I mean is, if I were going to start with the number 5 and add one more, and I hopped forward on my number line, my equation would look like this. 5 plus, because I'm adding one more, equals 6. So you can challenge yourself by building the equation with your number cards or by writing it yourself. Okay, friends, so those are 3 different strategies and 3 different activities that you can use to practice adding one more. Good luck and have fun.